Good morning once again, and welcome to the lending live stream. All right. Please, if my network is not stable, kindly alert me. Let me know so that I will fix it. I'll try and fix it. You have been getting unstable network these days. So if my network is unstable, please, those on YouTube, on Telegram, please kindly alert me so that I will fix it well. So how are you doing? How are you all doing? I will fix it well. So how are you? All right. So let's move on to the chat. So it's my screen sharing. Mm, Okay. So I'm also doing Mauli Sasu Sosu. I'm also doing well. Yeah, so I was also looking at Euro card. It looks like there was an opportunity bar with this one, with this kind of trade setup. It looks similar to this one. You get it. But one thing I don't like about this setup is what you see currently we are having support over here, we are having support over here. So one thing I wanted to see when this candle was closed, one thing I wanted to see is what the candle closing below this one. That was one thing I wanted to see. So normally because you're having support over here, and one thing is unless maybe you are taking an impulse entry. So impulse entry is when you are not waiting for a candle to close. That's impulse entry. When you are not waiting for a candle to close. Okay, and one thing too is with that kind of entry, it's very risky because you see how this one made a long wick and it went inside. It can be the same thing over here. So there are two things involved in this trade entry. Okay, it's either you are going to take an impulse entry. Okay, it's either you are going to take an impulse entry or you wait for a candle to close. And if you are waiting for a candle to close, one thing you need to understand is what you can be missing out the trade because price can move before you. It's going to take you like 4 hours for this candle to close, and you are in volume time. You get it? You are in volume time. Like we are heading towards volume time. And when we are heading towards volume time, one thing you need to understand is what price can move before you. That's what you need to understand. Price can move before you because London is about to open and pre-New York 2 is about to hit the market before this candle will close. So we have 4 hours for this candle to close. Okay. So we have two choices over here. Either you are going to go in for impulse entry like this one. This one, for instance, this candle didn't close. This candle didn't close. And when we had the volume time, you see how price moved, broke out. Okay. So the same thing can happen to this one. So this is a risky trade. Okay. Mostly we normally wait for a candle closure to make decision, but at this time we are not going to wait for candle closure. And one thing you need to understand too is what this candle has broken the previous candle high, so that means candle has shifted structure to what a downtrend. Okay, candle has shifted structure to a downtrend, so that's a choice. Either you are going to what go for an impulse entry because the candle has broken the previous low, or you wait for a candle closure. And I've given the pros and cons about all those alternatives. So if I want to close, one thing you need to understand is what you are going to miss out this move because we are heading towards volume time. And when we are heading towards volume time, price will move very fast. It's not going to wait for you. And if you are taking an impulse entry to the cons are what price is currently on a support. You're having one support over here, one support over here. So it's the same thing that happened on what the trade moved during The trade moved during the the Asian session. So this trade. So I hope you people can see it. The trade. It failed when we had that was it moved during the the Asian session. The same thing too can happen over here. But price is trying to break. Okay, price hasn't closed yet. Mostly we wait for confirmations, or we determine our confirmation when price has closed. But since price hasn't closed yet, price can wake inside again. So that's the chances. So that's it. So maybe so this okay. So for the safer side, you can put your stop loss over here. So I've given the pros and cons about this trade, because if you look left, okay, no market structure to your left. So that means the chances that price will move very fast. And all the time frames too, the trend is what? A downtrend. All the time frames, the trend is what? A downtrend. The daily time frame has what? Continue. We move to the H4 time frame. So the H4 time frame to the so the H4 time frame too is a downtrend. Entering this trade, you can go in what? Low risks. You can make it low risks. You can, because this one has broken. All the time frames are pointing. All the time frame structure is what? And daily time frame downtrend. You get it. Daily time frame too is a downtrend. These are the various stage for time frame. So Benny,
Yeah, maybe waiting for the like eight close so that
okay.
I'll decide. Mm.
So okay, because you are not waiting for the H4 to close. Normally we wait for the H4 to close. This is going to be an impulse. So you have like, okay, it makes sense. Waiting for the H1 to close to make sense. This is going to be an impulsive trade. So that's one thing you need to understand.
Right.
Impulsive, because you're having rejection. So the chances that this one will get rejected is very high. But the reason why I'm just opting for this trade is because you are heading towards volume time. You get it. You're heading towards volume time. I've given the pros and cons about this trade. It's a high risk trade. Normally, we wait for the H4 to close, like this one. Last time, even though we didn't see this trade yesterday, but you see the close, the H4 candle hasn't closed. Then you're having multiple rejection levels. Okay, so the reason all the time frames are pointing down. All the time frames are heading down. You get it. All the time, all the confluences that you look for in a trade aligns. But the only thing that is not aligned is the candle hasn't closed. Mostly we wait for the candle to close. If it closed, the H4 candle to close, in case maybe price gets to a rejectional level. Okay, price to get to a rejectional level. But here lies the case, or here is the case. The H4 hasn't closed. So as Brenny is saying, it's better maybe you wait for the H1 candle to close. If the H1 candle close below this one, then you can use it for confirmation. So you don't have to go in big. Okay, you can just take it as like this thing. uh Low risks, you can go in low risks, accepting the risks that this is not your A plus setup. But me, I have not traded this pair before, so I'm not trading it. I'm just observing it. I got introduced to the pair yesterday, so I just want to observe how the pair moves. If it moves well, then I'll add it to my pair. So after that, you analyze. Let's check whether you're having any high impact news. Today is Thursday. Okay, so we don't have any news during the lending session. So let's see how the candle is going to close. The closure of the candle. The closure of the candle then. So it's left with few seconds for the candle to close. I've been watching it the whole of the pre lending session. I've been watching it since. I was thinking this candle is going to close, and I was also watching USD CHF as well. But maybe with USD CHF, the opportunity will come around the New York session, the closure of the H4, because I want a support to be created. If it creates a support, then I will go in for a buy. That's going to be my pair for the week. USD CHF is going to be my pair for the week. So I've been monitoring it. I was thinking this candle is going to close bullish, giving us a support, then I will take the continuation. But it didn't happen like that. So I'm just waiting. You see, I'm having my patterns. That's trading. I'm having my patterns, and every day I refresh my mind on my patterns. Every day, single day, I refresh my mind on the patterns. So so it has closed, right? Brenny.
Uh, it's having flip, and as it's having flip.
So currently,
As usual, with a low risk.
so the stop loss. If you want a high, good breaks to reward, yeah, I think the stop loss where the stop loss is received. So I was seeing minor rejections over here. I was seeing some minor rejections over here. So maybe even though the target is here, so when price get to this side, just break even. If price is going to get to that side, you just break even. Okay, because you can see if you watch your if you
Yeah,
get your past data, you can see price got we had rejection candle over here. You just break even because candles, the rejection candles are giving us a clue, or a signal that maybe rejection like minor rejectional level over here, even though it was not something okay. So I've given the pros. I said this candle has in the H4 normally, because you're having one support like it's more than like three. Okay, so the cons of this trade is what, but I think where the stop loss is safe. We are just testing things out and see how it's going to go, because we want to add this pair to our trades, the pairs that we trade. I think it gives good volume. So if it respect breakouts, then the pros is what, since this we are having multiple rejection, normally we wait for the H4 candle to close, then what, you look for entries at the lower time frames. But this one happens to what, there was no breakout, there was no closure of the candle. So we call this type of entry an impulsive entry. Impulsive means what, not waiting for closure of candles, the candles that like as in, even though H1 has closed, M30 has closed. So I think it's doing the magic. It's doing the magic. So yesterday it really moved very well during the New York session. I think this fair really Boys are bringing out pairs.
Hmm.
So how did you guys discover this pair? Wow, boys are in profits.
Yeah.
Boys are
Is
in.
someone lazy with me?
Like it was the same trade you took the other time too. One thing I've seen, it gives a breakout. You see, you took this one too. So as I was reading the chart, I realized the candle too didn't close. Yeah, so it was a breakout, an impulsive trade you took over here too. So that's why I was recommending those who can trade take the trade. But I mean, I've not taken. I didn't take it because I don't want to trade it on my prop. So this one too was an impulsive trade. Yeah, this one too. The one you took the other time too was an impulsive trade. So let's see. Maybe the same thing is because looking at the past history, it happened the same over here and it flipped bearish. So we can be having the same thing too, and it's what? So the pair is Euro card. The pair is Euro card. Euro card. So let's see if it gets to this side, then you break even. Okay, so let's see. So today, the whole of this week, my hope is on USCHF. It fails me, then I think I'm not sure I'll be getting trade because one of my 9 setup happened on GBP USD. This trade setup on GBP. So I'm just yesterday I was just going through the I'm watching it. Maybe if something of that sort, if it creates a support below the resistance level, maybe next time I will enter because this one, for instance, I was just watching this one too. If maybe it's likely like a small breakout might be entering. I might be entering, but maybe I will just test it out, even though it's invalidates. But because it has created a support or a resistance, I'll be entering because this one too, I missed the same trade over here. Taking this one, and the same thing to happen this week, which would have given me a nice thing to do a cash out. Okay, a nice thing to do a cash out. Where is it? So this one to the same thing. So since the candle gave us the candle has broken below this one, giving us a resistance. Maybe next time I might be entering. I might be entering. So that's what I was looking for. I'll be looking up for. So even though you see the candle has broken below, you should respect this candle should have respected this one, but it broke below. By next time, looking at things, I might enter aggressively. Okay, I might be entering. So as I'm saying, USDCHF is my hope for the week. USDCHF is my hope. I just want it to create so maybe around 9 o'clock, around 10 o'clock. Okay, the closure of this candle is what I'm going to make a decision on. Oh, the closure of this candle. So I was thinking this candle is going to create a support, then you'll be having multiple support levels over here. Then I'll take the continuation. But it happens, it break below and what it continued down. So I'm waiting for this one to give me a support at the H4 time frame. Then I'll take the continuation. So this is the pair but it's not going to be happening at the lending session. It's not. So you see the support that is being created. I just want it to give me a support. Okay, if it gives me like what is it doing now, if it gives me that support, then I'll just use my life savings to bet. Use my life savings to bet on. That's what I'm hoping to happen. if it gives a support, you get me? If it gives a support, then what? So have we, let's ask ourselves, have we taken such entry before when we're doing things randomly? Have you taken such entry before, or something like that sort happened before on the same pair? Let's go back to the trades that you've taken. So mostly on USD CHF, we've been taking, this pair shouldn't move very fast. I beg you. This pair shouldn't move. One thing I don't like entering trades at New York session is what, the because of the news event. Okay, you are going to be having unemployment claims, but yes, still, I don't want it to move very fast like that. But all the same, I think we have the range is enough. 20 pips is not enough. So now the high has been broken. The high has been broken. But you see, the H1 time frame is a downtrend. Now that it is trying to give us, the structure. So no matter what, I'm going to be patient. If I miss it, let me miss it, because I have to do what I've seen happening before. So the trade that I'm talking about, we have similar one over here. So this one, remember we took this one. This one to created a support. This one created a support. You get it. It created a support. So we're having the same thing over here too. So you guys, I don't know. So like, why do you guys sometimes ask which pair, which pair? If you want to see the pair I'm analyzing, just check over here. You don't know how to use trading view or what? If you want to ask the pair, you just watch over here. The pair is over here. Here's the pair. So you can watch over there and you see the pair that I'm trading. Which pair? You have not hidden anything. Yeah, so as I'm saying, if you want to see the pair that I'm trading, just watch over here. So try and steady learn how to use the various platforms. Okay. Not everything that you have to be told about. Sometimes you need to search yourself. So I don't want this pair shouldn't move very fast like that. I don't want what is happening. So as I was explaining, we have a pullback and created a support. You were expecting the continuation, but what happened on this pair is what we had what a pullback. So same thing to at where which side, yeah. So you can see it over here. This one too. The same thing happened over here, giving us a support. The trend continued. So we're having a data backing what I'm talking about. Of the timing, and now it has broken the previous candle high. So the chances that it might go is very high. But yes, still, I'm still what I will still be hoping maybe it's not going to move very fast. Because since you have not got into the lending session, and just so soon it has broken the previous candle high, the chances that it might move very fast is very high. So I'm just waiting for the candle to close because I want high probability setups. Okay, so I just want the candle to close and I'll take. So how is Euro card going? It's going fine. So it has gotten to the break-even level, right, guys?
Yeah. I've even set the break even.
Wow. So this pair,
It's,
the way it moves very fine, I might.
it really moves.
So guys, continue exploring the pairs. Continue exploring the pairs. So now you break even.
I've gotten some, but I said it's not really making sense.
So guys, break even. Break even. Those so Telegram. How many? For me, I didn't enter. That's the truth. Telegram. How many people entered? Aside Brainy, how many people entered? Oh, no one entered. So for me, I didn't enter because I'm not having personally. I'm trading the prop, so I'm not having a personal account now. Uh, so YouTube, how many people to entered? So you can break even now because of the rejection level. So the chances that maybe you can be stopped out at break even is very high. Okay, so we are hoping price will get. So what's the risk to reward? Let me check out the risk to reward. So the risk to reward is, I think, 1 to something. Yeah, so I think Euro card. So I will still be watching it, see the number of times it's going to play out. So you don't just have to hop into a trade like that or start trading a pair. So you need to study how it moves. If it continue respecting your system, then you start implementing in your live account. So that's what I'm expecting it to be doing. So I think it has moved like get close to 1 to 1. It has moved close to 1 to 1. Yeah, not yet, but it looks like. So does it mean the other time too you waited for the H1 to close at Brenny?
That time,
Yeah. Okay. You waited for the H1 to close and you entered. Yeah, so the pair, I think the pair moves very nice. The pair really moves nice. So yesterday too, it moved very well over here. So like that breakout entries and that things. So let's see. It moves very nice. So we are hoping it's not going to pull back and get stopped you out from break even. So someone is asking which currency pair is that? Charlie, something I just explained.
yeah.
Ejimani thing, Charlie. I say class one teacher. No?
This place,
Charlie, one
look
thing.
easy.
So everyone will come with. So I said, if you want to see the pair I'm trading, just watch over here. Oh, you guys don't know how to maneuver through trading view. So here is where the pair you are going to see the pair I'm tracing. It's not about you just joined. It's boldly written over here. Let me check. Let me try and see on YouTube. So if your YouTube this thing is not, if the graphics are not clear, just change it to what the this thing. What do you call it? You can put it on. You have 700 and let me check it out. Okay, so the quality. Okay, most of your qualities, Charlie. See how the see how the pair is moving.
The pair really the move.
So you can change the quality. Most of your qualities are 360 pixels. So you can change it to you can based on you see the higher the pixels, the higher the consumption of data too. So you can change the pixels to you see when you click on the settings, if you are watching the live stream and you click on the settings, you see the quality for the video is what 360 pixels. Most of you, that's what default on YouTube, that's what they are going to give it to you. But you can change it to what you can change it to maybe if you move to the advanced, you can see 720 pixels, 1080 pixels. Okay, so the one that you prefer, if you change the pixels to a high quality, you are going to see everything on what my screen. And so I think the pair really moves fine. I was just watching the closure of the candle. The pair really moves fine. So you can break even. This is the target. It's at the weekly distance. Is it the monthly? Oh, even if you don't change it, yeah, I think you can even see it. So here is where you are going to see the pair. I'm also watching it on YouTube. Here is where you are going to see the pesos, the currency pair I'm trading. So those who just come in and ask which pair. I hope you are seeing it here. So if you want to see the pair I'm analyzing, just check over here. Okay, and don't be asking which pair, which pair. It's not fair. It looks like you people, I'm just doing what I'm doing is not yielding any results. So tell me, which profitable trader will be doing live stream like this for you people, giving you back-to-back signals, giving you trade ideas, giving you what system that works. Yeah, so the analysis has gone in our favor. So I think maybe I'll be watching it like be watching it. So as I said, I'll be maybe pushing it to the top currencies that we normally watch. And it will be part of that happening more often. Then you start executing it on our live account. Okay, so let's see USD what I'm expecting it to happen. So the pair I'm going to trade is USD. So I'm waiting for the 30 agents for you to see my thought process on the pair. So when it comes to USD, let's do top-down analysis, do the various correlation, the various correlation from the various time frames. Then you are not frame. So these are the various rejectional levels. Into the weekly time frame. Hey, Spanzy, how far?
Alive, oh. DK, I'm alive.
Re-
Exactly, I'm alive.
Eh, I, I hope it's going on well.
Oh, today, it's going on. I saw some break and retest on gold and it's playing out perfectly.
Eh,
Oh, serious. I was like, yes, this is Seychelles style. Break and retest. So me, if it is no break and retest, I'm not inside.
but you see, one thing I've seen about some of your break and read tests. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you cautioned me that one you told me yesterday.
Yeah. So
You corrected me, so
you need to pay
you
attention to.
corrected me, so I won't do that mistake again.
Okay. You need to pay attention to the various levels. Why? So you executed. You took the
Oh,
buy.
I'm inside, Papa. And
Uh,
it has moved. Hey, Charlie.
yeah, the strategy really works, but
I'm almost
sometimes
getting to like 100 pics.
it demands patience. Okay, so USDCHF is the pair I'll be taking maybe today. Just waiting for the closure of H4, which is going to, you have 2 hours more for it to close. If it closed bullish, I'm just going to use my savings to bet on this trade. So moving to the weekly time frame, moving to the weekly time frame, the trend is an uptrend at the weekly time frame. So these are the various rejectional levels. Okay, so if you look left, you're having clean zone or you're having tradable zones to this side. So this is the trade zone that you are going to what, to be taking advantage of daily time frame. So now doing doing the deciding on the sectional bias. Deciding on the sectional bias, the weekly is an uptrend. Daily is what? So now the daily time frame too is what? An uptrend. You can see it over here. The daily time frame is what? An uptrend. We had multiple, we had higher an uptrend at the daily time frame. So daily two is what? An uptrend. So let's plot out our various levels. So the pair I'm analyzing is USDCHF. Okay. So we had support over here. So we're having resistance support over here. So you see the even the daily even looks cleaner. So what I'm expecting now, the daily has created a support. You get it? It broke out, retested, created what? A support over here. You get it? The daily has created a support over here. So of the trend. Okay. Our various the things you normally look for. Let me check Telegram and see. Yeah, so I wanted to So this is the H4 time. So if you move to the H4 time frame, what I'm expecting is what the H4 time frame too is an uptrend, right? H4 time frame. So doing the correlation, all the time frames are what? All the time frames are uptrend, okay. But one thing is what we need confirmation, information. We can't just be taking the entry. So we want if you move to H4, if you move to H1, there's no entry. You get it. H4 is currently a downtrend because all the higher time frames are what? An uptrend. All the time frames are what? Uptrend. But H4 is currently what? A downtrend. It's opposite the what? The major time frames. The 30-minute two is what? Downtrend. So now what we are waiting for is entry from what? The H4 time frame. So we want a support to be created like how it has what? Support has been created at what? The daily time frame. We want similar thing like that at the this one, the H4 time frame. So if this candle close, that means it's going to give us, wow, the thing we might miss it the way it's moving very fast. We might miss it.
About Abilas, I told you like they move together. So look at what
Euro card.
like Eurocard is doing.
They move together like opposite direction or they move to wow.
Yeah, your opposite direction. Yeah, the opposite direction.
If you say they move together it's buying.
Buy is also buy. No. Even if this buying, this selling.
So they are negative correlated.
Yeah.
Wow, the pair really moves well. So I think USDCHF I might not get it. The way things are going. Because the range is not big. So if it moves very fast, it might occupy all the range. Lending 2 is not open yet. Oh. Lending is not open yet. Fine. So maybe lending 2 will bring in more volume. Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah, the way it's moving, yeah. We just missed the trade. We just miss okay. Maybe it can just because if you watch this one, the zone was very big. The zone was 32 pips. So maybe some similar thing can happen. So it can just give a long wick, then pull back. The body of the candle will close below. So something of that sort can happen. But I just want the support to be created. Wow, boy out this morning. Because the whole of this week it has given opportunities. So then I think you need to keep an eye on this pair. Really respect it's really respect structure because some of the pairs doesn't respect structure.
It's like USDJPY.
Well, have you tried it before? Have you tried it before?
Yes, Abilas, we try and he stop us out like twice. GBP
This thing can just wake down. Can just wake and stop you out at break even. So you see, there was no top wick. So this is what made me close the trade at that time. It
I
sports my,
remember.
yeah, it sports my risk reward.
Yeah, I'll break even so.
Mm, it sports the risk reward. Oh, it moves very, like it moves very,
Yeah,
it moves
you
very
can
fast.
cash out very quick then.
Yeah,
Maybe safely.
it moves. So I think you add it up to the pairs. But I will not start trading it. I have to see it happening like 3 times. See how it goes. The reason why I was saying like you could have entered is because of what happened over there. The impossible.
Hey,
I'm jealous. I'm
hey,
jealous I
you're
didn't
crazy.
enter. I'm jealous I didn't enter.
You're crazy.
I'm jealous I didn't. If my children are eating and I've not eaten, that's no.
That's a good man. That's a good man, right? So,
A good parent. If my children are eating and I've not eaten, cry, nah. So let's see the GBP USD. Concentrating on one pair to comes with disadvantage, unless maybe you are focusing on the higher time frame. But if you focus on the if unless you are focusing on the lower time frame, if you focus on the higher time frame, it comes with as disadvantage. Sometimes you'll be stuck for a very long time. Imagine you are focusing solely on USD, GBP USD. So you need to continue exploring the pairs and see how it's going to go out. At least if you get like 3 to 4 pairs within a week, you get like 1 to 2 trades. You are okay. I'm liking Hero card. The pair doesn't sound nice too, but it really moves. I think maybe I'll add it up to the pair. So this is an impulsive trade. But if GBP JPY, remember that trade we took during that trade? I was even surprised. Was it this one? Yeah, this trade. Charlie, that thing moved like 100 and something pips.
yeah.
Yeah, so like with this one,
I mean, how it doesn't respect structure, that's the problem.
but how many times have you tried it?
And but I think we tried like 3 times, mentor.
It just comes to break even.
Yes, you understand.
It just comes. It's mostly like it moves like gold. Gold too is the same thing. Even though it will get your target, so sometimes it will move, get it to the middle of the range, expecting it to get to the target. Then you see that thing is retracing. Will stop you out and later move in your favor. So it's same thing like GBP JPY. It looks like you go to. So much hasn't opened. This pair, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I will get it. Lending will. Oh, the thing is, because if you are focusing on even normally, I consider the closure. The closure should be above, but if you watch this side, it's closed below. The candle closed below. You get it? So suppose maybe if it's closed on this one, I would have taken this buy. You get it? Because by then structure would have formed on this level. It would have done something like this. You get it? It would have formed. You get it? It is below the level. So sometimes it doesn't mean this week I'm not going to get a trade out. Uh,
That it might pull back.
which one? The Euro card,
No.
the
USD
USDC.
card. It's pulling
So
back. It should pull back.
how is USD card to
So that like it's just consolidating for now.
for the landing session?
Yeah, during the landing session, there you see any opportunity there.
Mm.
I think it's
But
it's doing like the daily and the weekly are not in the same that direction. So I'm just waiting for them to align.
daily and H are not in the same direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the daily is kind of clean, giving the support.
So exactly.
The daily has given the support, but H4, yeah. So H4 hasn't given a structure, so you just have to wait for a structure
Yeah, exactly.
H4, then you take the continuation. But weekly key is an uptrend, though. Wow.
Yeah, weekly thing uptrend.
Weekly is an uptrend. Daily,
Uptrend.
yeah. Currently retesting on. Wow. So
Yeah.
are you going to focus on the weekly and the daily? then you
No.
take then you can take a swing trade.
Take a swing trade there. Okay.
So when it starts flipping,
That all makes sense. But the swing trade, I'm just imagining the trading.
oh, it's just normal like this
Or use
one.
a very small.
This one, the risk, this thing is going to be 32 pips. The stop loss.
Okay, 30 pips. Very, very cool.
So if it flips, because the level is very strong,
Yeah, very strong. That is true. But let me try swing trade for it.
the week, but it should flip. It hasn't flipped yet. So your target,
Yes,
your
okay,
focus is going to be on, because H4, the weekly has made a retest. The daily too has created a support, but it should flip. This candle should flip.
Support. Okay. Now we're monetizing it, monitoring it.
Yeah, so the level is very strong. So the stop loss will be below. Let's see how it will play out. So maybe when price gets to this previous week, then you break even.
Okay.
When it gets there, then you break it, because you see the previous candle. The moment it got there, it got rejected, came down. So the chances that
Rejected. Yeah. Exactly.
So maybe this one will happen during the New York session, by all means.
Yes,
Claims
yes,
to
yes, yes.
today.
Claims, yeah. And it's good for the economy. So
You've checked the news, eh?
yeah.
Eh, Euro card. Euro card. I should have gone in like 0.0, like small risks and see. But I'll still be watching it since it's all about time. So let me check the past data. So have you done a back test? Oh, Charlie, yesterday, sorry, I slept. Yesterday, I slept early. I told you I'll be calling you for the this thing. So this morning, we called this trade out. We called this trade out, and it is playing out perfectly as planned. We are having data backing it. So a similar thing happened over here, similar thing to happen over here. So just break retest trend continuation. So the same thing happened over here. So it was just a simple trade this morning, and it has moved very well. So this is the target at the monthly level. Is it at the monthly or daily?
Daily. I think it's daily.
Daily time frame.
Yeah, daily time frame.
Yeah. So the moment price gets there, you cash out.
Sure, 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 sure.
Cash out. Yeah. So this is your first trade for the this thing, for the week.
For the week. Yeah, yeah, first trade for the week. So this week the
Slow.
slower.
USD, a GBP USD is the pair that just spots my week. Spots everything.
DPSD. So just imagine you are still like focusing on it.
Uh,
And it's like, let's go hunger.
so we need to add more pairs and see how it's going to go.
It's serious.
Because the way I
Watching
see
this
the way I see the market, mostly I go in for high chances and the higher time frame. Unlike someone
yeah,
focusing on the maybe the H1 time frame, someone focusing on H1 time frame normally will be getting more trades. But since you are
trade down
focusing on the daily and H4, it normally takes time
H
for
for the down here.
to get trades. But with that one too,
Just watching this
your win rate is going to be high.
very high.
You said you are watching which one?
CHFJPY.
Hey,
But I say useless pair. But your day.
the name even doesn't sound. I've not heard anyone talking about CHFJPY. CHFJPY.
Yeah, but it's doing its own thing. Because the when I saw it was looking very nice for a buy when I saw it. Yeah, because still it was the rig testing on the daily support and Charlie. Everything just messed up this morning.
By the H42 is having resistance over here. The H4 is having a resistance over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the
Like it
currencies doesn't respect.
was okay.
Some of them trading AUD USD is going to range the whole of.
It's ranging. Just imagine.
But like one thing about AUD USD, I like the way it moves. If it's moving, if it will move very fine, but the ranging is too much.
Hmm.
I like the
Serious.
nature of the, but that one too, it's see how it see. You don't see any major moves, and it's also disrespect structure easily. Disrespected structure easily. So what of Euro USD?
Yeah, USD, like how they like how they correlate the GBP USD. Have you know they move together?
Uh, no, they moves
Yeah,
they
so
moves
so so like
together.
yeah, they move together.
Uh,
So I just ignored that one to concentrate on the
GBP USD.
GBP USD.
Mm,
Exactly.
wow, Euro card, I'm liking it. Imagine,
I was like you chop cry.
imagine. Oh, the pair really moves nice. It doesn't. It's if it is trending, it moves nice. It moves nice. So now you've gotten three pairs you are studying.
Miss Wani give us an opportunity
Yeah,
within a week.
within a week, if you get one high quality setup.
Yeah, that's all.
Charlie, the trade they have
Yeah.
missed it. The thing there, just go.
So like when USDHF to create the support, or the price is very high for you.
When it creates support that way. Okay, so maybe it will be it will be like,
Yeah, the
see, this one created a support like as we were expecting to take this trade. Now it's created a support like this. So maybe if it pulls back to the area of interest again,
in game.
you could have the way price is very high. Okay, maybe it can just be a week. Maybe lending hasn't opened yet. So
Yeah,
maybe we can get a pullback, or we
back.
either get a
Exactly.
continuation of the trend. Either ways, still look, it will
But
look.
meaning this we are waiting for like the H4 to close and
Yeah, I want to H4 to close.
cash. Yeah.
Why the thing is blessing you? uh, I'm jealous. Jealous. So let's see what lending open. Either it's going to pull back or what.
Okay.
So, lending open. So you have 7 minutes more for lending to open. So let's see how it's going to go. But next year they have to try and get bigger accounts. I have to try. Next year they're rich, so next year they're
Sure.
no play.
You don't know what to say.
Because this year we use this year to find out the strategy that works.
Strategy, everything is working well.
Everything is working. Tested and proven.
So like we just use like these sports firms to like accumulate money to buy a bigger account. That's all.
Yeah. We use our profile to get bigger accounts.
That's how we do it. He's serious.
Yeah.
At least 200K account.
Yeah.
No bad.
And there's no way you are going to fail profit. There's no way. With this strategy, there's no way you will fail profit.
Never.
Because the confirmation is very tight. You wait for
Very
high
strong.
confirmation
Very
before.
strong.
So even if the
Very
trade,
strong.
even if the trade will go against you, it's so maybe market condition, the direction is perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
So next year there are more risks. Because the year has almost ended because November is ending very soon. In December too, you don't
And
have
the cry.
December more of
Having
festivity.
a
So
serious
we have
festival.
like 3 weeks to trade though, because mostly second week, when it comes to December, first week, second week, the third week and fourth week are more of festive season.
First week, yeah. Serious.
So we are not going to be having like major this thing.
Oh, I need to pass this account before the year ends.
I'm not sure.
uh,
Unless maybe you go in. So now you are up. Okay. So now you can do it. You can risk 4% per trade. I mean, if you risk 4%
okay.
and you lose you are coming back to maybe -2 as in your normal risks.
Yeah, normal,
Yeah, so that will help you to even pass it fast.
Pass it fast.
Yeah. So if you're up, then the amount you wanted to risk, then you add it up. Then you risk.
Okay.
So like maybe currently you're up to 2%, 2.5. So
Yeah.
you add additional 2% to it. Then either you go in 3% or 2%, and
Yeah.
you allow the trade to run well. So you just need high quality trade.
Trade.
You just need high quality trade. So if you take it, then
Let's hope this USD card will give us a nice opportunity so that
next week.
Sorry, I say USD card.
USD CHF.
USD CHF, yeah, USD CHF.
It's been a while I took a trade on GBP USD. Last week, he didn't give us opportunity. The last opportunity he gave us was a loss.
No.
The last trade he gave was a loss.
Yes. When you focus on one page, the depression will be raw.
Yeah. But if you're not getting trades, Charlie, you better good trade and it gives you like 1 to 2. It's okay.
They are gone.
1 to 2. If you get like 1 to 2 trade, only one trade, 1 to 2, it's okay. It's not about more.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So this trade like this, if you get one, if you get the target 1 to 2, you are down for the week. You get like 2% or 1%, 2% on account.
Account. You are gone. That's you go fix. You get that money. But buy Pampers, give the kiddies.
Yeah. Trading gives the opportunity. Trading counts with it can be compared. It can make like big money within some few seconds if you have a working strategy. See, just this morning we came to the chart. Simple money you make them. Imagine if your lot size is big or something, $1,000.
Make I hit take profit then chat. Make I do you I be like I've seen the clean message for a long time. Make I do you make I say like if the money go down.
That account, you recover the distance.
Yeah. Oh, long time. I recover long time.
Then withdraw and see the feeling. If you withdraw in dollars,
you understand?
and the thing comes plenty money. Make you draw. Why? What's the loss size?
0.1.
Hey, baby.
I better I think I better say you don't kind of watch this. You don't kind of watch this. Watch the kind of the move.
Hey.
You don't kind of watch the kind of the move. They come with money.
So 0.1. Hey, $20.
$20 fast. Charlie Van Konum Coco.
Not bad. We could share mentor of you, Lucian Gao. You go sell your company. You go sell your company.
Watch some funny video like when you meet your mentor.
Yeah. That Terminator. The guy, he went Terminator. He went a Terminator this thing. Like he lose big time. He lose big time. Meet the mentor.
The last time I just heard these are the serious.
Oh, but like some people don't know how to trade. But the moment they get a this thing and then they start to teach. The trade is gone. The trade is gone.
Don't they have problem?
Just don't want to
You
give
want
me
the
opportunity.
moves.
He just don't want to give me the opportunity.
Mentor them look make this one pull back. Let me to other one made
The
hero
team.
card to go.
So if hero card moves to this one too is moving.
Moving.
So that means anytime you are going to take a trade on that too, you need to consider analyze USD CHF too. Since
CHF too, yeah.
they move opposite direction.
Yes. Yeah. Because the other time like this, it moved fast, and I even like need take profit to use it. And so likely enough, USD CHF was like still at the entry price, then I entered.
Yeah. I remember the time you came to the stream. You said you took that trade.
Yeah.
Charlie, the pair moves fast. So I see yesterday the candle it's brought came in with a big candle.
A very big one.
So almost to the target. Close to the target. Close to the target. And one thing is the level was very strong. This was the daily time frame. Yeah, it was very strong. The level was very strong. Okay, so now you'll be considering, so maybe next I'll go in with a very low risk and see how it's going to go. Well,
Very, very, very well.
So next time you go
When
in.
it's moving.
So we are watching Brainy cashing out. What else you are watching? So I'm hoping this one will pull back. It will pull back and what the H1. Yeah. So if this one pull back, the H1 too is going to do something like this. H1 is going to do something like this at the H1 time frame. So that's what I'm hoping it to happen. So if it pulls back, yeah. So if it pulls back, so the H1 is going to be a red test. You just have to do a car to is pulling back. Not that massive. But since it has, so the H1 candle has closed below. Oh, yeah. So it will definitely get to the target. Since the H1 has closed below that, it will definitely get to the target.
Sure.
Yeah.
We are hoping so.
It will definitely get to the target. So we just have to steady the move. Okay, so that's how you become a good trader. So this trade that you have taken, you just ask yourself why you took this trade. Just be there analyzing, like just ask yourself question, why did you take this trade? Just do the top down analysis again, check everything and visualize the patterns. Oh, maybe this one happened. Okay, then memorize the pattern, how everything, the thought process, everything happened. So the reason why mostly I don't do that impulsive entry, but I was just visualizing the the other time, the trade you took. Okay, now I've seen you people taking one. I remember last time you take USD card also. It was also an impulsive move you took on USD card during the election time.
Yeah.
That one too was an impulsive trade.
It didn't give opportunity, but as a like,
Yeah,
it didn't break the
and
below,
close.
but I just have to like, yeah, and enter.
Yeah. So that's why I said, oh, okay, that means this one too might do the same thing. So it's just about visualization. So you should visualize a pattern. Visualize. Wow, this pen. Hey, Charlie, I just missed the trade.
Charlie, be serious. Be serious.
I should have entered with a very small. Like I was expecting this. If this candle closed below, I would have entered.
Below. Yeah. Really, you're enjoying yourself today.
Charlie, the guy, they cash out. So.
No, it's not fair, Brain. It's not fair.
The rings too.
Your interest tell me I don't get it too.
Really, it's not fair.
I would have waited for that candle to close before, but the way you just jumped it, I was like, I want to wait for the H4 to close. Charlie, no be today. So like, you know that you go internet already.
Yeah.
I'm like, you get it real about we go the pass in front. How far everything cool. Yeah. So Maybe talk to my boss. I know talk to him.
Oh yeah, We spoke.
Okay, so nice one.
Also, have you started trading, or you are just
Yes, boss. I started trading though.
you've opened the account?
Yes, please. Yes. Life one.
Okay, Charlie.
The way brainy them say jump before catch up.
Yeah, mostly like you have
So
to.
the brain advice that take you slow. When you know what here to that.
So mostly you can catch up with the trades that we've been taking on the live stream. It doesn't come more often, but sometimes it's high probability setups. So this trade like this, the way the candle is closing, it can be a high probability setup. So trading there, like if you have the strategy, it's very simple. If you have the strategy, it's very simple. You can make a lot of money from it. But you just have to make sure you know what you are doing. You just have to make sure you know what you are doing. At the end of the month, if you are good at what you are doing, at the end of the month, there, most of the times you come out positive. So you just have to take it slow and what master the skill, master the pattern. As I'm saying, it's all about pattern recognition. So if you recognize that, so this thing definitely it will happen. So let me show you. This thing has happened before. The same thing happened on GBP USD the other time. The same thing, but that move, it moved around the Asian session. I remember you were up, support broke out. Just felt like so it's all about pattern record. The same thing is going to happen again. The same thing is going to happen again, and it's happened on Euro card. The same thing happened on Euro card. So this one too created support breakouts, but this one happened like the other one. It's broke and close below the zone, but this one made a breakout. So it will definitely get to the target over here, the daily support. But for me, my pair I'm waiting for is the USD CHF. That's what I'm waiting for today. So I'm just monitoring it at. So you have like 1 hour 48 minutes for there. I'm hoping maybe this candle will just make a deep pullback, get to this side, and if the 30 minutes give me a bullish candle continuation, then I'll take the buy. That's what I'm hoping to. So I just want a deep pullback for this candle to happen. I don't want it to continue moving up. I just want it to give me a pullback. Yeah, exactly what is happening. So it's going to be the same thing as this one. This one created a support over here. Then the trend will continue. So the same thing I'm expecting it to happen on USD CHF today. So we have like 1 hour 47 minutes for the that's a very long time. 1 hour, let's wait. So you see how nice the structure is. It was doing a down over here. It broke out, made a rate test, trend continuation. So it's the same pattern I'm expecting it to happen. Okay. That means the H4 close. Give us a small body. It's going to be a nice trade. So I like the way the candle is closing. So you see the reason why sometimes being impulsive too can harm your account. Ah, but Bernie, you see, Euro card is selling, USDCHF is selling.
I just noticed it. I was like, so see,
Charlie, the guy cash out.
the system is shortly.
Charlie, like to be frank, I'm really envious with this move. Oh.
Charlie, the guy that's in the move there, you don't get to.
It's fair.
Really moved.
Hi. It has really moved. But we have this thing gap over here at the daily time frame. We have a gap.
Okay, so
You can just maybe leave some small position 0.01, then see how it will move. But close majority of the position when it gets here, because the chances that, and it's even enough. You're getting like 2 to 1, and 1 to 2.
yeah.
1 to 2 is enough. 1 to 2 is enough. At least you've made something this week. I've not made it. Next year, their first account 100K funding. Funding. 100K funding from FTMO. Maybe my next payout, I'll use it to buy the 10K from FTMO. Even within the Christmas time. From FTMO. Wow, so target is about to get hit. Target is about to get hit. Target is about to get hit. Wow. See USDCH. It has ended up closing bearish. I like the way it's closing. I like the closure. Closure. So let's see how the H1. So we have 42 minutes for the. I like the way it's closing. I really like the way it's closing. So maybe if it's closed below this one, so Fridays too, if you lose, that means you are entering into what? You are entering into weekends. You are not going to recover. And mostly Fridays, if I get a trade, I lose. Yeah, so what I would love to see is price coming to this level. Okay, so now it's very dicey. Now price has broken the previous high. It has broken the previous candle, the previous candle low. So it's very dicey. You need to be you have to, it is now confirmed, you have to wait for the candle to close, because you're having indecision. You're having indecision currently. Price has broken the high, it has broken the low. Okay. Knowing the actual, you don't know the actual direction of where price is going to go now. So it is better we wait for the closure of the candle. And if you are fortunate, this candle closed with a very small body, we are going to take, you see how the H1 has really broken out, giving us a nice structure. H1 has broken out, giving us a nice structure. a nice structure. So if it creates a support, the next candle worship. So that's what we are expecting it to happen. We're expecting it to happen. So I like the way it's closing. So maybe by 10 o'clock, it's going to give us some small body. If it give us a small body, then we take the continuation. So I'm hoping it's going to give us that.
Mentor with this one, like the stop loss is not so wide.
The stop loss.
Yeah,
It's not wide
the
though.
USDC. I mean,
The stop is 14 pips. And the target furthermore. I said the unemployment claims is the unemployment claims. Okay, they're expecting. Okay, it's you're having good numbers, so that means you're expecting now. Okay, so that means it's good for the economy since you're having the numbers are what's positive. It is bad for the US. More people claiming for unemployment benefits. So if more people are claiming for unemployment benefits, it is bad for the economy, according to the forecast. So that means maybe if you are not careful, but we have 1 hour 38 minutes for the candle to close. So let's see. Oh, the crazy, like no pullback, straight to profit. No pullback, straight to
I swear.
straight to target,
Oh God.
straight to target. So we came this morning and we did our analysis. That's when you have a trading plan. So if you have a trading plan, you just do your analysis. Pa, pa, pa. No stress. But like, was it Monday or so? Tuesday. This trade was Tuesday. This trade really pained me. I swear. Nothing else. Even though normally I think about forgetting about missing a trade, but this trade,
But so that's the thing.
Charlie, that thing was one of my favorites. Break and rate test, like
Oh,
giving us the support by this candle. So next time, because this is the second time, this one too, same thing,
same.
same thing. I let it go. Just happened. It just happened. Perfect. Like the sell would have been very nice. And the way it moved, so target almost get it. Almost to target.
Let's some positions run. Let's see.
Oh wow. This pair has really moved nice. Huh. So like
This is the second time.
getting it
Serious. The draw down
done.
na ebefa. Oh,
Ever for him for ever for him for ever for him for
oh, Charlie.
wow.
Serious.
I hope you are watching the pattern. You just have to steady go back and watch it over and over and over and over.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will.
Because the same thing will be happening again. So that when you see it happening and you refer it gives you more confidence that oh at least the same thing. Wow, target hits. Hey,
Charlie, I did good.
wow. You hitting the quack.
To be serious.
What?
You just imagine
Hey.
like the normal lot size I use was 0.5. But now I now it's like I shouldn't go in with because
Yeah, small times the brokers will ban you pay.
he hits crab pipers. Hey, Randy.
The brokers will ban you pay. They'll tell you Charlie, you are
Like how like with this setup and land, you catch the pips very well. You just imagine just one good trade with a very, very nice lot size. You are gone. You will chop this things around.
the pair really moves nice. I like the way it moves. So that means you have more pairs there. Oh. It might be, but getting to know and understand that pair is the problem.
We still have more pets, yeah. Like when we explore, like when we explore, we definitely get this.
Yeah,
But
you are still
that
holding.
gap need to fill. Yeah. But like I've taken some profits and I've allowed some to run. Serious.
Take profit hit. Take profit hit exactly. I was thinking this candle is going to close below, but it retested, and later I was thinking it's going to be like this one. So this one to close the same thing. So on the 13th, let me check.
Hey, do this ceremony.
By Spansi, where you were around when you were analyzing? Were you not around? You were
I
around.
was around, but that's why I said the way he
So you could have also entered.
entered it, I'm like, let me wait. I used to check only.
You don't want to take the risk. Someone has taken the risk. I mean, you didn't want to take the risk. I said,
They will put me for season like 2 times already.
it was a high risk trade.
by seriously, I wish I was in this boy.
I mean, to say the chop for good.
And the gold is just playing out too. I'm waiting for it to go.
Good, yeah.
Hey, gold, it's not easy.
I not reach there yet.
Nah, gold input
Oh,
there.
but
Forget.
yesterday gold also it played out almost like 300 pips yesterday.
I not reach there yet. Good, yeah. Look
Good.
at the
Gold is small account. Small account 0.01.
Sir.
Where do you mean? Oh, I had a 0.8. Over 0.0, I had a bongo. Hey, no matter the, no matter the,
I'm going to ball. If they trade the move in favor of me, I'm going to ball. I'll be getting angry.
Bring it better pass. I'll tell you, if you move under Bitcoin, you know, it's only $10 to go. No.
It's like Brenny, it's like the pair move. It moves around 7 o'clock. Oh. The one it moved 7.
It was
Same 7 o'clock. This one
7.
Yeah, and today to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
I mean the pre-lending. So if
Yeah,
the
pre-lending.
yeah.
Pre-lending say before. If like you know, okay, you chop your all already.
But it's like straight to profit too. Straight to take profits. Like I was watching it together with USDCHF since you people said about 2 something. So I've not slept yet. So I was just watching how it's going to close with USDCHF. So when the candles were forming, so that's why I came to the chart now. First thing I analyzed because I've been watching it since done. With USDCHF.
Yeah, I slept around 12. But I thought to this that's all I was still holding on about okay, but by now yeah.
I was gone.
Sleep. Mm-hmm.
Brenny has taken his risks. I said it's a high risk trade. He has taken the risk, sir. Let him enjoy. Charlie, Christmas they come or like you for Christmas.
Nah.
Oh, but the pair Charlie, the thing has really moved well. Hey, like I'm surprised.
Take profit with 9 o'clock 7 now. Just imagine it's a very nice. Oh, you for just
the risk reward too was very good, 2-1.
Yeah, 1 to 2.
Initially, I wanted to even use the previous candle. Red and still moving. So as I'm saying, maybe the gap will get filled. The gap will definitely filled.
Definitely.
This gap would definitely get filled.
Trying to be serious.
Yeah, so the gap is so yeah, it will definitely get filled at the H4 time frame too. So you just allow it.
Much of the position so this one here.
I hope you allowed it to get to take profit. We need to be to be disciplined on the take profit side too. Because other than that, you'll be getting enough profit, and yes, still it on the take profits, how we take profits. So 10 o'clock. Okay, I think this pair will give me what I want. I'm just waiting for the 10 o'clock. So we have more time. You have more time. Because if you are taking a buy over here, if you are taking a buy, so each for each one give a nice structure. I just wanted this one to give us the support, because if you remove this one from here, there's no higher time frame resistance. The resistances and the support are all H1, which I don't like it. I normally love to take trades on what the daily and H4 levels. So I want the H4 to give me support, because this one has been invalidated already by this candle. This one has been invalidated already. This one has been invalidated already by this candle. So if this candle closed below this one, it would have still be valid. Then you could have taken, you see the candle broke below. So you could have taken even this thing. Could have taken the breakouts, like breakout from this side. Could have taken a buy. But I want the candle to close before. The info candle to close. Then I'll go in for a buy. So let's see what's going to happen. Let this one create the support we want. Then we go in for a buy. If you took the Euro card, you wouldn't have been worried about this USD CHF. Because by now my phone. So by now my phone. Yes, last time, yesterday or so, I was following this guy on. He posted his trade Euro USD. He was in profit and he posted on Instagram. Like the thing moves very small in profit. He was very happy, very happy. All of a sudden, the thing he entered a sell over here. The thing came to loss. It just stopped him out. I said, "Oh, they can't play with Euro USD." Like, so that one I was saying, like, I don't like anything related to euros, but this one this way has proven me wrong, because I've been watching it back to get to the target. Euro card has proven me wrong. Hey, where did you even find this pair? Euro card. Euro card is a thing. Like Euro card. Where did you guys get Euro card?
It's really moving.
Yeah.
Serious pair.
The Euro card. Yeah, I'll be keeping an if it is trending, it really moves well. If it is
because last time too, like the same thing, like it just take profit very easy, simple. I said, no stress. You know, they feel any panic, not in draw down for some time before and then it will move your finger. No, when it picks straight up.
Yeah. So today Euro card even didn't make you analyze space. Yeah, just watching it. Just watching it. So just call it a day. This USD is what I'm thinking about on the decision to take. Because waiting for the H4 to close is going to take a very long time. I just want a support because this candle, using this one as a support, the candle has broken above. Yeah, so the candle has broken below. If it's close, I would have taken a buy over here. If this candle closed below, then I'll go and look for structured H1 time frame. Yeah, the breakouts like this one. Then I would have taken a buy. But even this breakout, it would have been an impulsive move because the candle supposed to close before. So let's still wait. Let's still wait for the closure, even though it's going to take some time. But I think that's the best. Waiting for the closure. You still have some zones, enough zone to get for price to fill. So since it is ranging 20 pips, since price is ranging, maybe from it will get there. It will definitely get there. Okay. Why today you will not be going to work?
I'll be going.
I mean, you make money. You already make. You make your chop money.
Already got much of money. Yeah, I tell you.
So try and make withdrawal and see how the feeling looks like.
Charlie, you understand?
Make withdrawal. So this week I didn't make withdrawal. I'm starving. Okay, Charlie. So maybe I'll call it a day. I'll call it a session over here. So now the pre-lending session, you keep an eye on it on Eurocard. Okay, Charlie. See you. So tomorrow is Friday. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Tomorrow Friday.
Let's see. Okay.